Look at the color match, is perfect. I think that's good. Hey, so welcome back. Today I'm coming to you from my business. This is my self-storage facility I built in 2012, and when I built it, it was just sort of a, I guess, a side business, because I owned a retail store, which is those buildings up there. You can never see those. You see the greenhouse. That was a farm supply, sort of more of like a green nursery. We sold pet food, we sold large animal feed, all the things you need for a lifestyle in the country. But so I built all these units in 2012, which was 12 years ago. There's 75 units, and they're all completely full. I mean, I don't have one vacancy. Not a good thing. So what I just did was I bought this 8-foot by 20-foot shipping container, and you saw it coming off the truck, and now I've got a unit for rent. And the plan going forward here is I own 3/4 of an acre on the other side of that building that I'm going to attempt to build more units or get more containers, whatever, if the city allows me. And they may not allow it. The big reason being that this area that this business is in is called a business park, and since I built these units 12 years ago, they've changed the zoning laws that say you can't have self-storage. I gotta fix this fence. Self-storage in a business park. Now, but I mean, what else would I build here that's less impactful than a self-storage facility? So it's going to be a fight, but if it's probably going to be a year before I get a yes or a no, and several $1,000s I may throw down the drain. But you know, if we're gonna expand, I'll take you guys along for that, and we'll build some storage units. Anyway, right now let's check out this one. So this is the place I got it at. It's called Outback Storage. They're in Westerly, Rhode Island, and they rent containers. They also have storage units for rent, and they sell these. This is an 8 by 20. It's called a one trip. It's clean. It was one trip, means that it came from China to New Jersey, and then they buy it from the port, because the fact is a lot more containers come from China than go back to China, because the United States buys so much product from China. So there's a glut of shipping containers. So the man that owns this business, I was just talking to his driver a little bit. He got into this business 15 years ago or so. Anyway, saw it come off the truck, super easy. You see you can pick it up with a forklift on the side here, a big forklift. It's 8'6" tall. You can get them 9'6" tall. You're probably wondering what it cost. Well, I left a little space between them just so I can blow that out with a leaf blower if I want. Like I said, it's December 27th, 2024. This was just delivered here, all in, taxes, delivery, was $4,800. It was $4,400 plus tax, and they charged me $129 to deliver it, I think it was. Again, those prices may change. Service was excellent. The girls in the office were excellent. It was a cold day when I went there, and they took me out and showed me all the units. You see the job he did lining it up. I think he did a great job. And it matches my existing units like perfectly. So if I don't get the approval to build more units over there, I mean, I've got a few spots on this side that I could put. That's the thing, they make all kinds of different units. They make one that's 40 foot long and it has 4 doors on the side, so you can build walls, and you have 5 or 4 8 foot by 10 foot units. I can get, for rent, I can get, that one's like $11,000. I can get an 8 by 10, I can get $125 a month, so $500 a month, and it's $11,000 to buy it. The real advantage to containers over building buildings is, number one, the truck comes, drops it off. You're like, I'm in business now. I'll get that on my website and rent it out hopefully in the next week or so. And that one will be about, I think it's going to be like $180 a month, something like that, 185, something like that. But anyway, the advantages, the number, besides the ease of delivery and they drop it off and you're in business, from an accounting standpoint, when you build buildings, you know, after you've put a shovel in the ground and poured concrete and built a building and all that, the depreciation schedule is 39 years. This is not a building. This is a piece of equipment, just like a truck or a forklift or something else you buy for your business. You can depreciate it all in the first year. You can take up to 7 years, I believe it is, to depreciate it. So I'm buying this on the 27th of December. It'll get written off my 2024 taxes, and hopefully, like I said, by next week I've got a tenant in there paying me rent, so it'll pay for itself. If you figure in the depreciation advantage, it'll pay for itself in a year and a half, and then after that it's all gravy. So that's it. Just want to show you around. Let me show you the last. This building here is 17 10 by 10s. That end building where the new container is, in the back there, is 5 or 6 10 by 20s. This building over here is, there's 19 units, but one of them is my office. So there's 18 rentable units in there. Those are all 10 by 10s. And then these here are 5 by 10s. And then the rest of this middle building is all different sizes, from 10 by 18, 10 to some 10 by 20s. There's these on the end here are 10 by 26. I think I have 6 of those. There's some 10 by 22. So there's a mixed bag in there. The reason for that is because the lot's sort of pie shaped. So yeah, that's it. That was easy. Hopefully I'll be back here next week renting it. Alright, thanks for clicking on this one. You'll see some more self-storage videos in the future, I assume. I'm not a self-storage expert. I'm just a guy that built a self-storage facility 12 years ago. And I'm looking to fill some holes and capitalize on some more land that I have. So again, thanks for clicking on the video. See you next time from White Pine Woods. So long.